Hi, how's it going? It's James Foley here, illustrator of My Dead Bunny, written by Sigi Cohen. I'm making a how to draw video and we're going to focus on the main character, the zombie rabbit, whose name is Brad. Now I'm going to be drawing this digitally. I'm using Corel Painter and I'm going to start with pencil underneath and then I'm going to put ink and colour over the top. So I start off with just using pencil underneath and I draw his head first, and I think of it as like a mouldy pear, and then I put his ears on the top and they're all bent out of shape, all crooked. I don't worry about making it perfect at this point. He's got his worm little friend coming out of his head too, so I put like kind of an S shape, and then round off the end for the worm's head, and then add the body and then put on his eyeballs, two big wonky eyeballs. Put the pupils in and have them sort of facing outwards, and put some little lines underneath his eyeballs as well. So I've got to put his little rabbit nose on. I just put a line straight down and then put these extra little lines there to make his mouth look all sort of shrunken, and the teeth are going to stick out on wonky angles as well, and then I'll draw his body on there, and it's not all sort of rounded and cuddly like a rabbit's body. It's just kind of like a triangle sort of shape, and we've got his little arms there and his little fingers, and now I just put this is going to be sort of a white patch on his chest, and then little toes. I'll extend that foot a bit, and instead of like a fluffy normal rabbit tail, he's got a big jagged exploded sort of tail. So now we'll start putting the ink on. I'm doing this digitally, of course, but at home maybe you're using a felt tip pen, or maybe you're using like an old dip pen. Fast forward a bit. Old dip pens can give you this really nice thick and thin sort of line, whereas your normal sort of fine liners, they only really give you one sort of thickness. So let's put this worm on here. Put some lines across him, and I'm just got to put the little section on the inside of the ears here. These will be lighter patches of fur. The whiskers, they're all sort of jagged and zigzaggy, and the body there. I'm fast forwarding quite a bit here. I'm using thicker lines on the outside of the body and thinner lines for the whiskers. And now I'm putting two lines down the head, and this is going to be like Dutch rabbit fur markings. It's going to be white in the middle, and I'm hatching. I'm putting angled parallel lines going down in this patch around the eye, and the same thing on the other side of the head. And I'm also going to put some on the ears, and I'll fast forward a bit here. So I've done the whole body, but I've left the patch in the middle of the body lighter, and the hands and the feet light as well. Now I'm going to put some dots and little scratchy pieces of fur sticking out. Just a little bit of texture, just to make him look like he's been in the ground a bit. Fast forwarded a bit there too, just to make him look mangy and gross. Now it's time to add some colour. So I used sort of a radioactive sort of green for his body, because without this sort of a green, he can still look a little bit like just a normal sort of rabbit, but the green somehow just makes people think, there's something very wrong with him. I suppose because in real life you never ever see a green rabbit, really. So we need a bit of pink for his eyeballs, and I'm going to delete that little bit of green that's showing through in the eyeballs as well. But yes, have to have the pink eyeballs. And I'm going to use orange for the worm. And just put a couple of layers of orange to make that a bit brighter. And so this is Bunny Brad. So My Dead Bunny, the book comes out on the 1st of October in Australia, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you want to stay in contact, my links are in the description field, and ask us a question in the comments field as well. Would love to hear from you. Thanks everyone. Bye.